Hello my friends. Today we're going to look at another Baofeng HT, like as if you didn't know. This is the UV13Pro version 2. Apparently version 1 was a 5 watt unit. This is sold as a 10 watt unit, but it'll never push that high. It'll average somewhere between 6.8 and 7.2 watt, both in VHF and UHF. This is one of Baofeng's newer models. It came out early this year in 22. It does feature something which is very nice. It actually has 999 memories as opposed to the standard 128 that Baofeng usually has. I ordered it in the green because I thought it would be kind of interesting. Nothing to do with tactical. I'm not tactical. I just kind of thought it looked cute. It does have the standard Baofeng features, so you get your 2 buttons, your push to talk, your 2 programmables. It does have the standard K connector with a dual plug, your volume, and of course your flashlight. Antenna is very standard Baofeng. It uses the SMA female connector, so if you have antennas or different antennas that you use, like Nagoya's or Diamond or anything else, they'll also all fit the same way. It does have a nice screen. It's big. The voice is kind of weird. It's not the usual Baofeng young lady. It seems they got somebody else that doesn't speak English half as good as the other one did. Not that the other one was any better, but this one's even worse. One of the features I do like on this radio is that if you're changing frequencies in your memory, you can program it to sync on your display. Especially if you're using a repeater, it's kind of nice because then when you're keying, it actually brings up the frequency that you're transmitting at as opposed to the frequency that you have set, so you can always see what frequencies you're working on. Also, because it's synced, when you change frequencies in your memories, you can see what frequency you're on. That way you can read your frequency and you know your memory positions. I can never remember the frequencies off the top of my head, so it's nice to go through my memory banks and just be able to see what frequency I'm on. The problem with the 999 memories is there's no bank system that you can arrange your memories so you can scan them or use them in certain banks. You pretty much have to go in and pretty much set which frequencies or which memories you want to scan and which ones you don't want to scan, so you have to pretty much do each one manually. Now, one of the disappointing things about this is that Chirp does not support this radio, at least not yet. I'm certainly hoping in the future that they will, because I kind of like it. It's a little bit heftier and chunkier than your usual 5R. It's very good feeling in the hand. It fits well. It's a solid feeling radio. I have dropped it once or twice and it still holds pretty good. It also does feature a USB-C connector, which means you can charge it right off a USB-C in your vehicle and whatever. It even has a little LED that tells you when it's charging. It does not come with a cradle. Interestingly enough, this is probably the first Baofeng I've got that does not come with a charging cradle. You do get a USB-C charging cable with a charger to hook it up to it. Again, like the better Baofengs, the keypad lights up, which is nice, so you can use it in the dark. The menu is pretty nice. The screen is nice, wide and large, so you can actually see your character, especially if you're older like me and you need to have glasses to see things. This really helps. You can pretty much see clearly what's on the screen. Although I like the tricolor systems on the UV5R and UV5R variations, I do like the bigger screen. Even though it doesn't have colors, it's still brighter and easier to be able to see it and look at it. Now, I had originally got version 1, and that did test as the standard under 5 watt, so it was just a little less than 5 watts, about 4.1 or something. Now this is V2, version 2. It is unlocked to pretty much all frequencies. I did get this from, I think, Alibaba. I paid about $30 for it. And this is version 2. This particular unit is version 2, so it is unlocked to all frequencies, and it does push out to a little over 7 watts, both in VHF and UHF. Nice radio. It does not program in Chirp. So there is a program for this. It is labeled under Baofeng UV13, so that you can program your 99 memories. Otherwise you have to do it manually on the actual unit itself, which can be a pain. So it's a lot easier to download the program. Not as friendly as Chirp is. And of course I would have liked to just copy most of my settings from other HTs to this one, which I couldn't do because I have to re-enter everything one by one into the application on the PC and then transfer it to the radio. But overall, it's a good working radio. And again, for the price, you're getting a Baofeng. Let's not kid ourselves. This is a Baofeng. It's just one of the nicer Baofengs, and it does have 999 memories instead of 128. So that's always a plus on a Baofeng. Well, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or suggestions or comments, or if you know something more about this, please leave them in the comments. I really would appreciate it. Leave any comments you want. If you like the video, I really would appreciate a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It helps the algorithm, and it encourages me to make more videos. Thanks for watching.